Hi everyone, my name is Greg, this is Isaac, and this is my Ambulation and Assisted Device video project. Today we have case 1, 54-year-old status post total knee replacement on their right leg. Weight bearing status is weight bearing as tolerated. So today I'm going to be choosing an assistive device for Isaac. We'll be helping Isaac go from seated to standing. We'll be helping him go up a curb and then go upstairs, all while maintaining proper weight bearing precautions. All right, Isaac, so today what we're going to do is we're going to be learning how to use an assistive device. Before we do that, I want to make sure that we have the right assistive device for you. And one of the ways we determine that is just see how much strength you have in your upper body, because we want to replicate a normal gait or walking pattern as best as possible. And we can test that by seeing how much strength you have in your upper body, because that can determine the type of assistive device you need. Okay. So I'd like you to just to get kind of a general idea of this. Is like, you take your arms and just move them up and forward for me. Good. And then this time behind you, and extend back. Good. And then one more off to the side as well. Okay. And then with your elbows, like you're doing a bicep curl at the gym, you make that same motion. Good. And then extend your arms forward. Good. And what I also like to do now is just kind of get an idea of what your strength is. So what we'll have you do is do that same motion that you just did with the extension, but this time I'm actually going to resist that motion. And I'll hold each side for about 3 seconds. Okay. So I want to go ahead and extend your forearm back. Good. And do the same thing on this side, right? Extend back. Good. All right, so you definitely have the type of range of motion that we're looking for and the type of strength that we hope to see. So I'd like to help you with a pair of crutches. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
All right. And right now your doctor has ordered your weight bearing as tolerated on your right leg. So what that means is that you can put weight down through your leg, helping you to walk, but as tolerated. So what that means is that if you're able to walk with the crutches, and you're not feeling any real pain or discomfort, you can put your full foot on the ground. But if you are start to experience any pain, discomfort, you want to actually back off of that. Right now, if you were to rate your pain in your right leg on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate it as?
That's 3.
That's a 3? Okay. So a 3 is something where you can definitely put weight through your leg and put your full foot on the ground. Anywhere from 0 to 2 is a safe measure. Anywhere from 3 to 5, you want to begin to kind of monitor it. You can still put weight through your foot, but definitely just be very kind of diligent as far as in monitoring it. If it gets worse, certainly start to back off. And I can kind of show you what that looks like with the crutches.
Okay.
So even though we're crutches, we want to be able to replicate your normal walking motion as best as possible. So what you're going to do is there's 2 different ways that you can use the crutches. There's called the step 2 method and the step through method. So the step 2 method is that you're going to put your crutches out like this, and you're going to step to where the level of the crutches are. So you'll go with your right leg first, the affected side, and then your left leg. And same thing like so. When you're pivoting, you want to pivot your whole body with your crutches, so that way everything pivots together.
Okay.
The step through method is same kind of idea, except that you're going to actually step past where the line of where the crutch is. So you come forward, go past with your right leg, and then down with your left. For right leg, down with your left. So that's if you're feeling, about 3 as you are, maybe anywhere from less than a 5. Is this what's called a 4-point stance. If, however, you're experiencing a lot of pain and expect to be on your crutches a lot, you can start to actually make your foot bear less weight. So what that means is, so instead of putting your full foot on the ground, you can maybe put just your toes, or even just keep your foot off the ground entirely. So what that looks like, it's more of a hopping motion. Stepping 2, pivoting on that foot, or stepping through.
Okay.
First thing, so what we'll do now is make sure that you're able to stand up from the seated position, or get the crutches on. To do that, just in case you need any extra support, I'm going to throw this gait belt on you. I'm going to have you do most of the sitting up as much as you can, but if something were to happen, you do have this extra line of support for you.
Okay.
And one thing before we actually go any further, we'd like to demonstrate, I know there's a lot of information, but we'd like to demonstrate to you how to actually go up on a curb, because we'd be going up on a curb and then stairs afterward. So what we're going to want to do is come to the curb as close as we can. What you're going to do is that your left leg, so your unaffected leg, is going to be the first one to come up on the step, because this is what's going to, where you're going to put the most weight through and drive up. You can certainly use your right leg as you can, but don't do more than you have to. To kind of help put yourself up on the curb, push down through the crutches and with your leg, so your right leg follows, then the crutches behind you.
Okay.
Then one step forward, you need to pivot, just like I showed you earlier. Coming back down, what you're gonna want to do is that your right leg is going to be the first leg to come down, which will be the opposite. It will also be the opposite is using your crutches will come down too.
Okay.
So the order that I want you to do it is I want you to bring your crutches down first, then your right leg, and then bring both legs down to the floor.
Okay.
So before we do any of that, let's see if you can stand up first. So what I'd like you to do is take your hands, put them on the sides of the chair, and lean forward as you stand up. Okay, good. Let's put these, let's have you just dangle your arms down on the side. All right, so we want to make sure that this handle right here is down by the crease of your wrist, and that there's two fingers that are in between the crutch and your axilla. These look a little short on you. You want me to adjust this for you?
Maybe a little higher.
A little higher? Okay. Let's have you go ahead and sit back. So me. Good. All right. How does that feel for you?
Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's good.
Okay. And let me know if you want me to adjust and I can adjust for you still. That's
Okay.
what make sure you get the one you're most comfortable with. So let's go ahead and come over to the front of the curve here. Any pain at all in your right leg?
It's about 4.
About 4. Okay. Yeah, definitely keep using that right leg as much as you're able to handle. If you're starting to experience any more pain, just go ahead and just kind of put your toes on the ground.
Okay.
But let's still do the stepping up and stepping down on the curve. So go ahead and use your left leg first to put your left leg on the curve and push your arms through the crutches to lift your body up. That's that. Bring the crutches on the curve. Take one step forward. Yeah, good. Good. Go ahead and pivot. Good. Yeah, pivoting your body and the crutches at the same time. Come as close to the edge of the curve as you can. All right, so this time you're going to take the crutches and put them to the ground first. Your right leg is going to come down first this time. It's going to kind of lead your motion. Good, good. Let's go ahead and turn to your right and go over to the stairs. So what we can do in this case is because we have railings, unlike before, we can actually use these to our advantage. Are you a righty or a lefty?
Right-handed.
Right-handed. Okay. Why don't we put the crutches in your left hand? So what you can do is you can either put both crutches underneath your arm, or you can have one of the crutches be horizontal. Pointing in the opposite direction. Good, so now you can use your right hand to help you up the stairs.
Okay.
So with your leg, same kind of motion that we were doing before. This time you want to step up with your left leg and push up with the crutch as well in your arm. Good, yeah. Go up with your right as much as you can. Yeah, do the same thing as you just did. And one more step. Go ahead and start turning to your right. How's your pain right now? So 4. Okay, okay. So this time, go ahead and put the crutch in your right into your left. Yeah, use your right hand. And this time, bring the crutch down to this next step right here. And then your right, and kind of come a little bit closer to the edge. Now your right leg is gonna go first and kind of lead way down, putting your weight in your left leg. Yep. Good. And let's walk back over to the chair. Make sure your legs are able to touch the chair. That will let you know that you're far enough back to begin to sit down. Take your right hand, have it reach to the chair, lead with your tailbone all the way back. Good, all the way back in the seat. Okay, that's my job.